Here, I'm going to show you my box that I keep most of my model trains in, parts in. I keep them in a tackle box. I got these compartments right here. Basically, they're screws, tools. There's going to be some stuff in here that's meant for like electronic devices. Just like kind of merge them together because I do some electronic work. And model trains basically in that category because you got the motherboard and decoder and all that. So I just like to merge them together. You can see the screws right here. The couplers, extra couplers, different kinds. The coupler springs. The wheel caps. There's just extra part. My pad for my CNC or CNC or something like that. Can't think of the name top of my head for the clean machine. Extra parts for a coupler. Trucks. Here we got extra speakers. I got extra speakers. More brand new couplers that have been opened. And these things are more for like electronic use. I do have another one in here somewhere. Here it is. So they're not so much for model trains. And these are meant to pry things apart, which is not really neat for model trains either. Here's another one of these tools I have. X-Acto knives to cut the plastic, and also use to cut like thermal pads for RAMs, like game console. These thermal pads are these pads right here. It would never be used in a model train. This is the iFixit smudger, whatever you call it. One side's pointy, your side has like a flat end. Might be used for model trains. Might not. This here, this plastic piece is for basically the coupler spring. This is for something else in here. Plier, little tiny 4.5-inch needle nose pliers for electronics. Little magnet to keep your screws in, because these screws from all trains are really tiny, you can lose. That's why I got extra. No, I got these in here. And there's something I'm going to show you on this one. Why you should never keep it in plastic. Explain that later. My flux. Basically, you put this flux on the board and you go and solder it. Lubricant. Then this is a coupler height gauge. And this is the other gauge I have. Solder. This does have lead in it. They still make lead solder for electronics. And these are ESD plugs. Basically, you get your ESD wrist, put on your body somewhere, and hook it to there. So you plug it in an outlet. So if any static charge you create, it goes through here instead of ruin your motherboard, which happened to one of these decoders. And the next one is these prongs. You squeeze the backside and little hooks come out for like tiny screws. Right here, this is the iFixit. Basically tweezers. Got your needle node, got your curved one here. Which just come to use from all trains too, because you got all those small detailed parts. And this is another iFixit, and this is basically the Torx, which has nothing relation with model trains because model trains don't use Torx. This is basically a size T6 through T10. They're secure Torx. And here, this is the iFixit Phillips. Basically, it goes from 000, 000, 0, in size 1, and a flathead 2.5. Which does come in handy for model trains. And here is my another iFixit, this iFixit Pro. Basically got your pry tools right here. These are designed to break. Your suction cup. So you pull on your cell phone screen and heat it up and pull it. That's what it's for. And this here is an ESD cord. Basically just put on your wrist or any parts of your body, like so. And you take this part, you ground on something that has plugged in, that has ground. It has to be bare metal. If not, then you can take this part out of there, clip off, plug in this outlet, and you plug it right in the wall. And you're grounded, so if you create any static, so if discharging into the motherboard or your DCC decoder or any electronics, it'll go right to the ground, so you won't destroy your electronic devices. More tools, basically two of the same tweezers as before. This has a ceramic tip, so it doesn't conduct electricity or short things out. And these ones are ESD safe, just like the other ones. And these are basically for like cell phone use or something you need to separate. They're like guitar picks, but they're much bigger than guitar picks. Smudger has one pointy end, the other one has like a hook at the other end. This one's the same thing. Has a little hook. This thing I don't remember what it's even called. Little prior. Pry things open. And here is basically the bits. This is a driver. Got different bit size. There's some bits small from all trains in here too. Like I said, this video is showing you parts from all trains, but it's gonna come be mixed. Alright, so on this decoder I was talking about, you see this black spot right here? Well, this is supposed to be like a light tan or brown, but it's black because the decoder got fried from ESD. Basically from electrostatic discharge. That's what fried this decoder and fried my ESCU decoder, my other one. From keeping it in a tackle box because plastic creates static discharge. and it can discharge your decoder and ruin it. This is why, if you're always storing in a plastic tackle box like I did, make sure you keep in an ESD bag separate from each other. So this is why I would, every time you work on a model train, make sure you're grounded, because these are basically electronic devices, just like consoles, whatever. These can get fried just like motherboards and gaming consoles and stuff. And here's 2 things I forgot to add, maybe 3. This is my iFixit magnetic mat. This is kind of maybe pointless for model trains unless you got a lot of freaking screws. Guess you got your screw here. And it's magnetic. And hold the screw on. And my ECU foam mat right here is magnetic in the center. And I found my ESU decoder. Alright, so this is my ESU decoder. Right here, you can see a burr mark. That was probably caused by electrostatic discharge. So I probably had like a static discharge on it and caused, possibility may caused it, but I'm not 100% sure. Because I know this one was caused by electrostatic discharge because it was kept in my plastic tackle box, and I've had it there ever since I got it new, and it was burned out and I never used it. So it's caused by plastic discharge from the stack building up. So like I said, if you keep in decoders in a plastic tackle box, keep them in an ESD bag, so this does not happen.